Hello everybody, welcome to Critically Average Adventures and welcome to the Fragments, the show that contains more tangents than adventure. This is a D&D 5e campaign I'm playing with my friends, and these are my wonderfully tangent-orientated friends. Ta-da!
But on a tangent, which we...
Tangent-orientated. Well, we could do a different, we could...
Tangent orientation, I like that.
Can you orientate yourself upon a tangent like you can a map?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, definitely.
Totally, yeah.
When we last saw our heroes...
1 second.
The detectives, the hunters,
Say the night to Daddy.
No, Daddy.
see you later, Wham.
Right, let's go.
We had some captured 2 umbras,
Yeah.
and taken them to anti-magic cells, anti-magic shells, small snails.
Little hermit crabs.
Yeah, exactly.
Little hermit crabs that store witches. And you had then come across a rather annoying little character, Archibald
Yes,
Thacklebrow,
Yes.
who...
Didn't we just... Well, thankfully, I didn't. I was guarding the two umbras because of the potential third. Or that this small mob that the Thacklebrow had brought along might be storming their way down here.
Yes.
All right, I sent them away.
Yes.
So you have Thacklebrow, you have 2 of your the guards around, not the sort of the ones you'd prefer to have, who are preparing somewhere for an adventure to the plains of darkness and dread, on a mission of saving the king's son. I think we'd got to a point where a chair had been put in and a good cop, bad cop, bad cop, bad cop, bad cop situation had been set up. With some sort of interrogation going to happen with Thacklebrow. Erwin, I think you're down the corridor at this point? Or
Yes, I overheard.
You're at the
I
side.
overheard that they have arrived, thinking, "Uh-oh, this could go wrong." Considering Lord
Levin is around.
Levin, and said, "Don't mess with this guy. Kind of important, you know." And then, obviously, I wasn't around for the early conversation, but I am not sure what Jackson's going to do to him. I don't think he's ever going to leave that room.
So yeah, you have this individual.
Just declare a traitor to the king, have that posted on the church, and just brick up the room.
Okay. Could I get a perception check from Erwin, please?
Oh, sure.
If possible.
That's impossible perception.
Well, it's possible, but I just want to know if it's something that you feel like doing right now.
19.
19. Okay.
Not bad. Not bad. Double digits.
The corridor is quiet. It's a darker part. A few sconces have flame that flicker in them. And there's a steady dripping from the dampness below the ice. As you can imagine, trying to keep something like this watertight is a
Near impossible.
nigh on impossible. Yeah, and it's cooler down here. Well, it's the temperature of the snow, basically. You're
Really cool down here.
yeah, really
It's a fridge.
quite cold.
We're in a fridge.
Yeah. I'm just going to do a roll and then I'll tell you. Okay. What did you say? It was 19?
Yeah, 1-9.
19. Okay. From the cell, I'm going to say Umbra 2 is in cell A, should we call it, just to make it easy. And Umbra 3 is in cell B. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just putting it on my own sanity.
And we had an Umbra escape as well, if you remember correctly.
Yes, there was the first one.
Yeah,
Prime.
Prime.
Umbra Prime.
Umbra Prime, Beta, Gamma, etc.
Yeah.
Um,
I hope there's not more than 3.
uh,
Normally it's only 3. Surprise! 2 more of them turn up. Well, crap.
it's a pentahag.
It's a pentahag.
Popeye,
it's a
get out of the
pentacon.
kitchen. Come on.
A pentacon. A pentacon? Yeah, no, it's-
Pentacon. It sounds like a place where you go and just look at like pentagrams, basically. Popeye, come on.
what happened to Pentacon 2020?
Pentacon 2022. Umbra sister. Umbra's other. No. And you hear the voice of one of the hags begin to speak to you from within the cell. And they
Suddenly realise my flaw in my plan. Maybe we can go.
they say, Erwin, isn't it? You must be quite upset. Your home burned to a cinder. Where you grew up destroyed. Such a shame. Such a waste of youthful flesh and life. What a terrible, terrible shame. Sister, don't you feel the same way? The other voice comes in and says, such a terrible waste. It's lucky that you might not live too long to witness much more terror. Unless we send him somewhere where terror could be worse. We could. There's a place where we could send you. Places of pure torment. Or you could deem to let slip the wards on this cell and we'll be out and on our ways. Yes. Just, turn a blind eye for 2 minutes and they'll think none the less of you. You've done great deeds already. Saved half the town. What's letting a couple of simple peddlers go gonna matter?
All I'm doing is watching for the distraction they're trying for.
Okay.
It's just like, I know what they're trying to do. I get it. And if I was in their position, doing exactly the same.
Okay.
But I like smart people to keep talking. They're eventually going to slip something. It's like.
So you're just sitting watching. Okay.
Oh, I'm letting them hang themselves. I'm letting them hang themselves. Yeah, they can't stop yapping. They're monologuing. Be my guest. Monologue away.
Okay.
If they start to peter out, I might start chiming in just to keep them going on the roll. But apart from that, I'm good. Bad guys, so predictable.
Can you tell me? So this is basically there's a corridor about 10 foot wide. The doors are on the right hand side. The entrance steps are behind you. The cells are separated by about 10 feet between each door. In these two warded cells, and the steps are probably about another 20 feet along the corridor that lead up to great big doors. And at the end of the corridor, there is a solid wall, a bricked wall. What appears to be a solid wall. Where are you standing precisely?
Oh,
Long corridor. Think the Hannibal Lecter cells, but the opposite way.
yeah. There's only one way in and out there, isn't there? Well,
As far as
normally,
you've seen, yes.
apart from invisible people. Gonna quickly check my. Really wish I could have gone shopping before
No, that's fine.
this
You
all
do
happened.
what you need to do.
Unfortunately, there's a few items I would like to have picked up and will be picking up sooner rather than later. But just go through my stuff. I'm looking for something that will tinkle or make a noise. Right, I'm going to grab my ball bearings. I've got a bag of 1,000 of them.
Yeah.
And I'm going to first carefully lay them out upon the floor around their doors
Okay.
for starts. Don't have anything that tinkles. That's really annoying. I've got some string. I'm going to attach my pitons.
Yes.
I'm going to take a piece of string, knot it around one loop of the door handle, string it to the other door handle. In the middle of those string, I'll hang my pitons down, and below it, I'll probably put my shovel.
Okay, so
Thank you.
you're
So you
making
can
like
land on-
lots of noisy things at the top of the stairs.
No, this is actually on their doorway.
On their
Because
doorways.
that,
Okay.
I'm small. People and these guys can fly, turn invisible, pulling off people. They could be a bee. One of them could be a bee buzzing past me right now. So this is all around their door. I want to make it inconvenient and basically noisy to access their doors.
Yes.
I can't protect the entire hallway. I can make this obvious, you know?
No, I've left him because I didn't want to poison him.
Thank you.
So once I've done that, I'll probably make my way up the hallway a bit more, so I'm a little bit less obvious to them,
Oh, yeah.
and more towards the stairwell.
Towards the stairwell leading out. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Fine, no problem. You set these equipment up and you hear them sort of chattering away, yammering away, trying to get your attention. You hear a muffled sound beyond the door at the top of the stairs. With that initial perception check, I'm going to let that ride, and you hear and the sound of something falling over.
Were there any guards at the top of those stairs? Change of plan. Ball bearings.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going on the stairs.
Okay. So you line the stairs with ball bearings.
Yeah.
You're making basically the worst game of Marble Madness.
Oh, very, very slippery, but stairs, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll leave you hanging there with something at the top of the door. And we'll go back to the room where we have Mr.
I hope
King.
that's not the case. Where did they go? Well, something happened.
Mr. Killian.
Right, just quickly, what's gone on?
Nothing's gone on in the room with you. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't like the way you said that. That's a bit.
That's good. It's good. I like it.
Okay.
What's been happening in the rest of the world?
You've
Our
got
little room time stopped.
your little room along from this space. Nice, quiet, sealed room.
Soundproof?
Deep down, probably
1
you
second.
think there is not a lot of
Are you done?
uh,
Right.
sounds available to the ear on the upper levels in the gardens. You don't think that these chambers were used for would have easy sound access to wherever else. What would you like to do? So you got Archibald Thacklebrow pushed under sat at the table, tightly pushed in. I think I'd narrated, but it's up to you where it actually happens.
I don't remember if I did,
You
but
push
I would like to.
You tucked him up. You tucked him in as like tight to the table as you possibly
I
could.
think that's
without
what Killian was
basically
doing.
Was I?
I would like to just poke him, so probably type poke,
Yeah.
just to see if what he looks like is what he feels like.
I love it.
Are there scales under there?
No, and then like
Squish.
last time we had like sort of orcs under Drow. So I want to check. You know, can I
he's
feel
checking.
feathers?
I was going to say he's checking if there's like scales or feathers.
Make a perception check as you do so.
That's more of a straight down and a poke, isn't it? It's like,
Well, this is Jack, so you know he's probably got a big finger. He's just going to poke him in the side of the face.
It's like one poke, like.
yeah.
And if he says, "Do you mind?" the answer's no, not at all.
No.
You stop for a second and think about it and go, no, not really.
Yeah.
I thought about it. Yeah, not really.
Not today.
What did you get?
14 on a perception.
You poke this, what appears to be a human, roughly humanoid in shape, and maybe a little bit shorter, maybe longer nose than you might expect. It feels human, as much as you've handled flesh beings before.
Yeah, I mean, it's more, you know, if it was orcish, he would be a lot bigger and muscular. If he was a Kenku, he would be feathery. You know, I'm probably not going to feel the difference between a sort of a human and an elf unless I start poking around the top of his ears.
Why not?
But
Do it. Do it.
He's like coming onto him. He's like, you caress his cheek, then you fondle his ears, and he goes, well, I don't really think of you that way.
You soft.
Future words carefully.
Soft individual.
It's about that you were giggling,
So-
trying to think of how to say it.
Soft, the skin malleable as much as you would be able to move. What are you comparing this to? An orc? Like, I mean, when you poke something, this is like. How's Jackson's brain working?
so far we found orcs that have been illusioned as things, and there may be a bird thing running around. So that's kind of what I'm sort of feeling for. So I'm assuming orc skin is sort of rougher, coarser, and like feathers are feathers. You know.
Also, there'd be like
It
a stronger
feels exactly as you
jawbone.
would expect this skin to feel. You feel it's you know, it moves. It might be a little tauter than you would expect from the age of this individual.
It moves. I was like, where did
That's
it go?
fine.
Does it?
Yeah, it moves. Do you mind?
No.
I
I'm just
do.
making sure that you're you and not something else.
Oh, I can assure you, I am me. Yes.
Okay, so why are you working for the Moor and like setting fire to the Underedge and stuff?
I'm perfectly unsure what you're talking about.
Like the big impact crater of the like where the stuff hit the Earth, and like the being there that you're working for. Can Killian can show you. It's quite enjoyable. In fact, no, because we locked that away now. We can show you later. We'll worry about that in a bit. And
Does he always speak like this? Has he got all of the things?
And the Underetch was a big bit of the city that burnt down.
I'm aware of the terrible catastrophe.
And you were involved in this fire nest, working for the Moor.
I don't quite know how you've come to that deduction.
Oh, shit.
Eyewitness.
An eyewitness saw me setting fire to the Underedge.
Well, you was involved because you they were all running around shouting about you.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm sure not. What was your insight roll?
18.
18. Let's see what he gets.
I was just saying.
I've got to get the thing to do the thing.
He's the... It's like if we were playing a game of bullshit, I would have called him out ages ago. It's like, bullshit. I haven't played bullshit in ages. Oh, fuck.
Absolutely rock solid. This guy's
Bollocks to you.
guy's persona is just absolutely as slimy as this individual is.
And what did you do to get sent to the prison island?
Me?
Yeah, like Charlie said you was on the prison island.
No.
And I'm going to show him his amulet that I don't know. I can't remember if I certainly pulled it out from under his jumper. I don't know whether I actually took it off of him or not.
No. Oh, you misunderstand, you simple individual. This is for someone who works there, not someone sent.
Bullshit.
I'm gonna look at Charlie.
Come on, Charles.
Charles is going to go no. No.
So what did you do to get sent to the prison island?
In my younger years,
Mm-hmm.
I was known
That's a bullshit.
to do things to survive.
Like now.
To survive, one must do many things, and I'm not proud of all of them. But with the good work of Heptar, I'm happily a reformed citizen.
Right, so
That
that's
has joined a
one thing.
cult that's trying to bring back space things.
You have a fantastic imagination, you orcs. I never thought it. Have you tried writing anything before? Or can you write?
Just, sorry, quick question. If I wanted to do a check,
Mm-hmm.
would I have to be holding a... That is so going to come out. I was going to say, do I have to be holding a bit of him
What check are you want to do?
to do an Arcana check?
Do you want to see if there's anything magical about this individual?
Mm-hmm.
You can do that. You can.
Do I have to be holding a bit of him?
No, that would
'Cause
be an
Killian
investigation
would be
check.
more than happy to hold a bit of him. Possibly.
Oh, you
pin
don't
it
have
down.
to not be holding a bit of him.
You can use your Arcana in whichever way you would
Okay.
like to do it. You can
Sorry,
you
I
can
just-
role play it however you
I
want. You
just
can be
needed to ask.
subtle in the corner going, "Oh, is he a little magic man?" Or you can be, "Oh, you're a magic man." It's up to you.
You mean the Jack's approach?
Yeah, it's like I could do Sarah or Jackson.
Yeah.
Like,
Are you like the middle ground? I don't think so. Like you're like the bakery. Like you're not the tea break.
I'm
man.
like the child of the group. Sorry, I just needed to ask before I...
Yeah.
That's fine, carry on.
Would you
No,
like to
yes.
make a check?
Sure.
Are you going to do this check?
Yes.
And how is it going to happen? Tell us how it goes down, Killian. No one would love to know. all of us gathered throng.
So where is he sat at the table? Where are me and Jax? Because
You tell me. There's a table about like the one we set up right now. He's tucked quite far in, although he has released some of the pressure upon himself.
Okay, so could I, if I was to touch him, would it be an Arcana or an Investigation?
An investigation would only physically examine the
Like
individual.
a pat down.
What, like a pat down, like
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Okay.
An Arcana check would be to like sort of detect if you.
Okay, so I would.
Reading his aura.
It's like, I would like to approach him and kind of put one claw on his shoulder, but not almost dig it in a little bit.
Yeah.
Not so that I'm like, trying to pierce skin.
Yeah.
But
Comfortable.
little bit more pressure than is needed.
Yeah. Go for it. Let's have that check.
To crush rocks.
Well, I can see Jax is sort of where he came round and just sort of. I mean, he hasn't sat down. He like poked him in the face. He's now sort of, leaning on the table beside him, not
Tell
like in
us.
front of him, like
You did
next
it.
to him.
That
So
is the
like he's
governance.
sitting there like this,
Yeah.
and Jax is sort of looming.
That would have been so good if it
Oh.
had not done that and stayed right there.
Could you make a perception check as well? Would you do so?
15 on perception and a 9 on Arcana.
You can't sense the magic if there is any in the room. And as you put your hand on you put
Hand
your
on the new.
hand on the shoulder and you squeeze.
Is it a little bit prickly?
No, it's not.
Squidgy?
You know when you... Can you imagine in your head a balloon?
Mm-hmm.
But if the balloon wasn't filled with air,
Okay.
Filled with water?
but
Filled
filled with
helium?
something else, and when you squeeze with that extra bit of pressure, like a bit bulges too much.
Oh, kind of like those weird stress balls you get where it looks like it's got a fishnet tight over the top of it, and when you squeeze it, it goes bleh through the little holes in it.
Yeah, that happens as you do that.
They freak me out, those stress ball things do.
Well, this guy stresses you out now.
Yeah, this
This
guy
is
freaks me
designed to.
out.
This guy is designed to de-stress you. So if you keep squeezing him, you'll feel absolutely amazing.
Just keep.
Suggesting that I squeeze this guy.
Go on.
Oh,
Go on.
God. The new
Anyone
war references
else?
keep coming.
It depends how
Anyone
stressed
else see a
Jackson
tube
is.
of toothpaste sort of shooting off?
Oh, just as she drank. Oh, that was nearly full projectile across the room.
That was almost coffee at the laptop. That would not have been good.
Oh, I wish it was at the screen. That'd been hilarious. As the camera just blurred.
We're logged off. Beanie finally kills all of the electrical devices in their house. Victory is ours.
How did the fragments end? Well,
In a stream of caffeine.
The one night I have coffee.
Yeah, you feel that under your skin, but he doesn't react to it at all.
Okay, can I, this may sound weird, but can I make it out like I'm kind of rubbing
Massaging
his
him?
shoulders? Yeah, but like just squeezing, like
he's
like,
experimenting.
but you know when you just kind of do this as well. So I'm like
Yeah.
squeezing like along.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do that?
You can.
Do as much as you want.
That just sounds really weird.
Make an investigation check. Now you're investigating this individual.
I want to know how he's responding. But is he going to give me a central
So,
massage? While
you squeeze,
I've had a good,
and he
I've
doesn't
had a
react.
good cop back.
And then you start moving your hands along the rest of the shoulder. Let's have the investigation check.
I know good cop,
I'm not using this dice anymore.
So you start squeezing, and then
good
you
cop,
just think,
bad cop. This is
Oh.
hilarious.
oh, maybe he's a bit tense. And then you start giving him a little rub.
No, I wouldn't do that.
But then you realise there's a lot of tension, and you're like,
Is he still a bit squidgy?
you're not sure. You're not sure anymore. You're not sure if he's a bit squidgy anymore.
Where is she going?
Just had to turn her back because she made herself laugh this time.
Oh, my brain is
Jackson,
Or is he firming up?
Jackson, you see this.
Sorry about that. It's
Your formerly quite sane Dragonborn friend start to massage the named villain.
I'm not sure that statement holds true.
I went. Is it
Formerly sane, like initial. Yeah, Killian's initial impact was in. You haven't done a Killian special and licked him yet.
No, that's my next move.
Well, I was going to sniff him, but you know.
You sniff him, I'll lick him. One side of the face.
I'm glad I'm not there. I'm really glad.
Charles is just in the back of the room, like
He's gonna crack because of the weirdness.
so
Okay, I'll tell you everything. Please stop doing things.
they've got a different culture to us. Just bear with us 5 minutes. This one's going to sniff you, and this one's going to lick you. Bear with me.
I love Charlie for that. I love that. It's different culture. It's like a safe word for him.
Sorry, but when have Jackson and Killian ever asked for someone's consent?
No, Charlie will go, do we have your consent? They're going to do it anyway.
This is going to happen.
Will be licked.
It's like, if we have to pin him down and do it, we will.
What is actually happening in this room rather than this fanciful idea?
If Jax is going to sniff him, I'm going to lick him. Not Jackson, the guy.
Just walk around and lick Jax for no reason.
Grammatical errors.
Jax, you've witnessed none of this. You kind of.
Well,
just
I've seen Killian give him a massage.
Yeah, it's essential.
Essential thing going
I
on.
don't know, like we're in castles and they do weird shit like that. So you know, and Killian knows what you do in castles. We've had massages and people that take you to baths and things. It's weird.
Oh, okay. Well, of course.
I like that coffee.
It's nice, isn't it?
When did you get out of prison?
Let me think.
At which point, Killian moves his when Jack says that, Killian moves his hand and replaces it with an elbow and just leans on this guy's shoulder, but with his face.
I'd say a good 20 years or so ago.
Wait, when did Charlie? When did Because was he there before or after Charlie? Then he would have been there before Charlie, wouldn't he?
A lot before Charlie, yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
Charlie was only recently.
It was just like, remember this.
The amulet that I don't know if it's on him out of his coat or if we took it off of him. Does it look aged?
Does it look old? It
Yeah.
looks. It looks like it has been well polished and well kept. Almost as a token of. Like a like a memento. Like people when they've been through something, they often keep a memento to kind of keep them grounded. It looks like a treasured thing in that sort of way.
So I would like to start getting out symbols of the Moor because we have quite a few now.
Hey, you know I got my own. Yay.
I was
Collect the whole set.
I was like, yay!
We've got just symbols of the Moor. We got symbols of the Moor with
Bird.
bird guy on the back, and I think we've got symbol of the Moor with coven sign on the back.
No, it's a separate token.
Is that? Okay, I was going to say, did we?
Yeah, the
I
one
can't
with the Ouroboros one.
She had multiple.
Yeah, she had
but
those.
She had
but
a Moor and a.
Yeah,
Or was it two separate
there
things?
were two separate things.
Okay. So like this is the Moor symbol one. So this is the one that you guys you work for. The bad juju that like sort of doesn't like us very much.
Bad juju.
And the people you're trying to get out of prison work for them too. And they're also witchy haggy people.
Witches. Lady Umbra is a respected member
There's
of...
a witchy haggy woman, and we've got 2 of them in cells, and the other one we're going to catch shortly. Because I'm going to go and hunt them down, because that's what I do. And I would like to insight check his reaction to that, and
Insight his next words. Pick them
well,
wisely.
his reaction to that statement,
Yeah.
and then we'll see how he goes from there. Because, like, yeah,
Cool. So he will say something along the lines of, I don't believe that you will be hunting anybody. I don't believe that they will be incarcerated much longer when my complaint has gone to the higher authorities.
I got a 16, by the way.
Wield much power within the city, and there are many people who would not enjoy.
You mean the Maori people? Yeah, they're not our top of our list.
The guilds are quite close knit,
Well,
and they look after each other. Yes.
While he's mid-sentence, can I lick his face? Just all up the side of his face. Just while he's
Try to break his
mid-sentence.
concentration. Yeah, I like it. I
You
like
can,
it.
and I'm going to give Jax advantage on the insight roll as he's suddenly distracted by Dragonborn gold tongue on the side of the face.
Look, I am going to make a powerful statement. You all think, ah!
Is that,
No, you don't need to make an attack roll.
what do I have to do?
I'm just letting
Alex,
Jax
you've
have
done
that
it.
advantage.
I got 16 was the best. I got a 16 and a 12.
Okay, so you genuinely believe that he believes you will be hunting nobody. He genuinely believes that.
Okay.
And
He's
he's
gonna
been
have you
quite honest that the
hanged.
guilds are very close knit.
You mean the money grubbing ones that have been running this town into the shit?
Business has been good.
Can I punch him?
Like,
Of course you can.
Sorry, he's just pissing me off. Even more
Unarmed
and more.
strike, please do.
He's just annoying me.
You're
even
playing
more.
into his
Unarmed strike.
hands.
I know. That's the thing.
But you got me. I appreciate it. You totally. He's a dick.
Yeah, I just want to deck him, man.
Do it.
I know I shouldn't, but I want to.
Unarmed strike then, please, if you wish to.
I don't really wish to, but I'm going to.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Oh, no. But not like in the face. Just.
is he not flanked?
He is.
Yeah, he would be.
But I know if you're an aggressor.
I don't think Jax is a non-aggressor much at this point.
Good points. Good points.
At any point?
so,
When eating at the table,
so
Of
what do I do?
oost, that is when you're a not aggressor.
What do I do if it's flanked?
You get advantage.
Advantage to the hit.
So a 19.
Yeah, you hit it doesn't dodge. You punch.
What do I feel as I punch him?
Soft.
Very soft. Almost like you
Puddingy.
you know when you've got a
Good
water
word.
balloon and it impacts the ground and it goes around the sides.
It's not water that it's filled
No,
with.
but you know what I mean. You know when it kind of goes.
Is it a balloon filled with pudding?
You
Yeah.
punch and it
Plum
kind of
bomb.
goes...
Does it? Does it not like
Where do you aim? Tell me where you aim and then I can tell you where it goes.
like here?
There isn't a rib cage. As you punch, your fist goes in.
At which point I'm like, what the heck are you?
A simple trade.
I punch him again.
This way, you just. I don't punch him. I knead him. I'm going to turn him into a pretzel.
Okay.
He's a filthy doughboy.
I think you should roll initiative, you two.
Sorry,
3.
because he doesn't want to be
You punch
punched.
him because he doesn't want to be punched.
Why are you rolling initiative?
What did you get?
I've got to write it down. Hold on.
Yep.
Tell you what I get. Keep your nose peeled. Oh, yes. Okay.
Was that obvious that like Killian's fist went?
Yeah, you're kind of like on the side of him, yeah. What do you get? Kills?
8.
Okay. Yeah.
13 for Jack.
Killian. He's like, Killian Norm, surprised that he was resisting being punched. What do you mean? You got out the way.
Sorry, what was that? What was that Charles got?
He got more than the
Then is it
Thacklebrow?
Thacklebrow?
Yeah.
Huckleberry.
Oh no.
I
Yeah,
really
just-
struggled to say
Oh no,
that
he
name.
didn't. Oh no, he didn't.
No.
I thought it was a
Great.
+2. It's not okay. Jax, it's your turn first in this initiative battle.
Charles is so bad when it comes to
Just rubbish. You just crap.
I mean, I'm still like up for talking to him, so I'm not gonna do anything.
Hold your action.
I'm actually trying to work out why Killian's hand just went into pudding person.
pudding person, I love it. Pudding person.
Oh, he should have been called out Peas Body or something.
Peas, buddy.
Because
Oh, you missed a trick there. Yeah, too right.
Peas Pudding Body.
I'm going to try and see if I can think of anything that might be pudding person type thing.
You know, like a
So
polymorph.
a nature check or something
You
like
know a
this.
polymorph, I know, but I don't. He doesn't because we've like prodded and poked him, and he.
Make a nature check.
Is there sentient slimes?
You could.
Are there sentient
Are you
slimes?
proficient?
Yes.
You think you have maybe witnessed of something of this shape before, something that moved like this before.
Tentacle thing.
Quite possibly.
Did
Do you want to get another tentacle?
he wasn't Gonad? What was he called?
Father Scrotum. Father Scroman. But yeah, Scrotum he became.
Father
Because I hit him like quite hard with a hammer.
Oh, you killed him before you were...
One, did he pudding person too? Because I know he kind of collapsed into a sack and then turned into tentacle person.
The tentacle thing was attached to that individual when you fought.
It came out of his mouth, didn't it?
Yeah, kind of like a parasite type thing, but you saw the mass of it.
Okay.
I don't like the way Matt just did that. I'm like,
I do. This is going to be so much. This is popcorn moment.
We're going to see if he has a flip top head.
Like a
Your
Pez
strength he
dispenser.
will afterwards. Oh, it didn't work. He's dead.
like a pest.
He does now.
You're going to Pez
Sorry, is
dispenser.
that, I can't remember what the toothpaste advert was where he had a flip top head.
Yeah.
Colgate probably because UK. Yeah.
Come on, let's call
That's probably.
I want to find out he's got a flip top
How
head.
how
That's
do we go about
best
this
thing ever.
Pez dispenser
You,
test?
you sort of reach over the front and in the drawer and kind of pull.
Let's have a strength check then, I guess. So your action. I'm going to say this can be your action and your interaction with the bonus action and your interaction with a free object. So
What do you?
reaching across the table like this.
I was going to
Well,
say, are you
I'm
like
next to
holding
him.
his bottom
Okay.
jaw
Okay, you move him
and
around.
his
I don't
top
think
and just?
I think it's
put
just
it-
like top draw and pull. So it's like.
No, you basically.
Yeah.
Like that bit on
Oh,
Beetlejuice.
Oh,
Ah.
yeah, but still.
Well, you know, if a tentacle pops out, then we're good.
Yeah.
You're,
I mean, it might be a case of I do that and have a look in and see if there's a tentacle in there, but you know.
you're gonna pull his. Oh, I'm glad you're not no longer conversing with him when you break his jaw.
And just pure strength, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, dear God in heaven.
19.
It opens up. You pull. You feel. You feel. Well, as you grab, like even the jaw feels
Mushy.
doesn't feel solid. It feels more like
Is it more cartilage rather
It's
than
like
bone?
cartilage, and the teeth the same. The teeth aren't solid. They bend under your pressure as you put your fingers in and begin to pull. And
He's
you
actually
pull
a goblin. He's actually a goblin. He's actually a goblin in a human suit.
A rubber suit, yeah.
and it stretches further than you should expect, and you hear a bellow like, "No, excuse me!" As you pull open the top,
That was
I like
a
it says, "Excuse me."
disgusting sound.
and then
Just so you know.
it's like, have you ever cut the edge of a sausage
Yes.
and then the inside comes out?
Yeah.
Oh,
it kind
yeah.
of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Under pressure.
Yeah.
This occurs, and the suit that was Thackelbrow falls away.
And what is it? Is it a tentacle thing that we've already fought
Goblin. It's
previously?
a goblin.
This is much bigger.
I love how it's a goblin, a goblin.
This is much bigger. This thing writhes on the floor in front of you. A huge gelatinous mass of tentacles.
Is it Ursula from The Little Mermaid?
It's a bit like Ursula from The Little Mermaid.
That
It's
bitch
Ursula
had it
We
in.
can't fight Ursula. She's too sassy.
I know, it's like, she'll get her eels on you, and then you'll be in big trouble.
It's damp. There is like some sort of fluid that goes out across the floor as you do this.
Is it like Thackeray just gave birth through his mouth?
It's like there was a
Is it
Thackelbrow shaped sausage filled with octopus.
Carved it, went. Was it like his waters broke? And it was
Yeah,
just like.
yeah.
Oh no! Come on! Oh, I was with you right until that moment.
How's it?
The room is moist. Let's say that. Yes, Jax, that is your
Moist,
action, your bonus
moist.
action, and you interact with free object.
I think that's going to be me done.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Killian.
Well, oh.
Killian, you've just gone.
Okay. Shit.
I want you someone to write down the guilds are a close knit family, and you got this thing hanging around. How close is close? Those guild members, those heads of the guilds. Boy, we better be checking those guys out. Excuse me, you don't worry, dude. This is going to be uncomfortable, though.
Sorry, for some
Oh, he's what? He's
reason,
human.
I was on Killian, and then it changed to Babes, and then it changed. Like, I've just had to
Oh,
change it.
exciting.
I know. I've just had to change it back to Killian again.
This is Killian Dawn we're playing today.
I know.
Not Fapes to me.
I haven't played Phase.
What is Lord Levin's response to
Yeah.
Backlebrow?
I was actually going to
It's
ask,
not his
was he
turn, I didn't
there?
roll for him yet. Hold on. Oh.
I am going to.
I'll get his turn in a minute.
I'm gonna Hexblade's curse it.
Okay.
Pass.
Bonus action.
Always a good start.
And then
Nice.
I'm gonna.
You're not going to try and ask him any more questions.
Surprisingly, no.
What do you mean?
And then what is it? I get a
I
plus
would
3
like
bonus to
wine.
damage rolls. Yeah?
You do. No, you get
Yeah, that's what it said.
hit bits.
I just read it, don't tell me no.
No, I was just going to do another question. My brain was doing something
And then
else.
I'm actually gonna do weapon fight,
Okay.
I think. What are you doing?
You
It gets
bonus
stuck in
action
between
with
the-
your hex blades.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's frustrating me, that's
Mine
what.
keeps getting stuck in between pages when I swipe, so I have to use the waffle.
Oh, okay.
Use the waffle.
Use the waffle.
Someone doesn't like using the waffle, do you?
No.
What's your problem with the waffle?
I don't like using the waffle. Right, okay, so if that was my bonus action, then I'm going to... Chaos Bolt it,
Okay.
Ooh.
I think.
So tell us what that does. You get to choose.
Random choice.
No,
isn't
I'll
it?
roll a d8 and see what damage it is.
Okay, go for it. Let's have that D8.
So it's a +6 to hit.
Okay. I'll tell you if you hit.
You roll 2d8, but there's only one thing in here, so hopefully you won't bounce it to anybody.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Tell me.
22.
Yes.
And then
Bounce it down the corridor. Erwin's getting ready to take on the assassin and something.
so would that be the damage?
No, that's what
I
the
think the
damage
type
type.
of
Yeah, so
damage.
3. It's 8.
Plus 3 is 12. Oh,
No,
I didn't mean to do
2d8s. You
that.
get to roll that twice.
So
2d8.
3 was 5. I didn't mean to do that one.
That's 11.
So
11. Plus another one of these. Because it's 2d8. 15. Okay.
of fire damage.
15 fire damage.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to-
3 Hex Blade.
Huh?
Did you add your 3 Hex Blade?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
on there.
That's on it.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get used to using
Different
that,
stuff.
that one in particular because it's quite strange.
Involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So,
that one-
Chaotic, you could say.
So yeah, you kind of. How
surprising.
does your chaos bolt look when you come out as turns into fire? Does it transform in your hands? Does it hit and then transform, or?
Oh, as it like on impact, it just kind of goes.
And turns into fire and wraps
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
You
Just
see a
like-
tentacle like the edges of it bubble. Oh, Jax, could you make me a dex save for me? I
Your
forgot
Dex
to ask.
save.
Yeah.
Can.
You slip
On the liquid.
in the afterbirth. You're considered prone for the minute. And Killian, you need to do the same thing.
And sticky.
A what?
Prone.
What is it I'm doing?
A dexterity saving throw. Unless you've not finished your turn. When you finish your turn, you need to do one.
Yeah, that's my turn. So
4.
move your damn hand.
So,
you can't use the
Guarding
dice
the
to roll
dice
the trays.
it's not for you.
Not for you.
Every damn.
Oh dear.
You're full.
3.
You're prone.
These dice are not liking me today. The other night, the pink ones were amazing.
Yeah, we're good.
Tonight,
It's Lord
Yeah.
Levin's turn. Lord Levin just... My God! Oh! Backs off against the wall. He's edging round the wall as fast as he can.
Get the guards.
All the best nights out with us.
He's trying to get... He's like on the opposite side. Like the door is behind Thackelbrow. Levin was here kind of watching the proceedings.
and he backed the fuck off.
He's going as far around as he can get to the door. And he's going to try the door.
Do we have guards in here with us or not?
No.
You had guards outside.
Yeah.
The guards walked down with you.
Yeah.
And Thackelbrow begins to bang on the door. Open up!
Thackelbrow.
Sorry, Levin banging on the door. Open up! Open up! And he is petrified.
He's noping out of here. No,
Yeah,
no.
He's alright having a bar fight, but slimy tentacle horrors is not to a
No.
favour.
Well, I think he's really on our side now.
Yes.
It's on our side now.
Yeah, he is.
That has no choice.
He might believe everything you possibly say from here on in.
might just. Yeah.
Might. Okay.
We've got to go to every guild member, get leader of every guild, and actually.
I've got a foolproof test. Flip top heads.
Does this hurt? Ah! You're human. Carry on.
I hit them.
No,
you
no.
pull their heads. Yeah. Seems to work.
You know, Jax is kind of the opinion that, you know, the guilds are a lot of what's wrong with this town. So, you know, it doesn't actually sound like a bad
He said so himself. They're a close-knit family. How close? Let's find out.
This mass of tentacles begins to unfold and unfurl and uncoil, and layers of mucus and suction cups and various areas where there could be mouths begin
Love the idea
to
of that.
unfold. It's
Uh-oh.
like, you know, like the Jello mold of the person, and then it's like, and it begins to unpeel in the center of this room, and it expands. There's far much
It's
more.
like, have you ever seen like an octopus come out of like a tiny little jar?
Yeah,
Is it
exactly
like that?
There seems
Best
to be
thing
more
ever.
than could ever fit
Yeah.
inside this area.
You're just amazed
Um,
at how much octopus can fit in
Keeps
a
coming.
And
jar.
Just
a
keeps coming.
tentacle lashes out at the two nearest people to him, which happen to be Jax and Kills. Jax first. You're prone, so he gets advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, we roll the same thing both times, so we end up with
55.
16.
Exactly what you need.
Oh, you hit.
Okay. Now you go and take some damage. You go and take 3, 8, 12 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and the tentacle smacks you and then wraps around you.
Okay.
So is
You
he
are
now,
grappled.
I was going to say, is he now grappled? Oh, great.
And it's going to try the same on you. Kills. 12, 13? No. Oh yeah, get you the second time. So yeah, wraps around you. You take. You take 13. Oh no, let me roll it. 5. 13. Oh, you take quite a bit. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Are you shitting me?
17.
You're actually shitting me?
No, 17. "17 bludgeoning damage to Killian Norn." And it
Okay,
then
there you go. Charlie better get his ass over to me quick.
it's going to use the rest of the move to go to the door.
It doesn't have any move. Or is it not grappled? Because it's grappling.
It
Will
is
that
big
count?
enough to grapple you and move.
Okay.
It's a.
It's
It has many limbs.
big thing, so it starts sliding towards the door with you in its arms. Thackelbrow's face pale.
Thackelbrow?
Levin's
Levin.
face pales, and it
Thackelbrow's also powers. It's kind of a rubber suit over there.
Yeah.
Kind of fairly pale.
In pieces.
Yeah.
And it uses its. Oh, roll the wrong dice. Oh,
Got the same number.
got the same number. So it fires it 2 tentacles forwards against the door. Let's see if Thackelbrow gets out of the way. Thackelbrow, 11. He ducks under as this thing goes shooting towards him, and he like rolls to the side, and the creature can't seem to get the doors open either because it rolled 2 3s.
Oh, fantastic.
It's trying to bash its way out of the cell.
Wow. Okay, wait. I want a
Right.
moment. Just want a moment. The guards heard. Let me out. Let me out. I'll find it. We get the keys. And suddenly, boom, boom. Hang on. Let me get the keys. Yeah.
They're impatient, aren't they?
Yeah, I know.
All right. I have a plan.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no.
Calamari.
Charlie will hear you.
I don't think
cry
you
out,
want to eat
"Killian in
this one."
pain," and Charlie
Yeah.
will just give you some stuff,
better.
give you some
You
juice.
better.
Charlie
I need it.
will give you a.
I'll leave you alone for 5 minutes. You find a mouthing horror from beyond the space and time.
So whereabouts, can I just ask, whereabouts is Erwin?
Erwin is
Not in the
along a
room.
corridor, slightly down a set of steps,
Okay,
In another corridor.
in another
Next to
corridor
some cells.
next to 2 cells where 2 hags are.
okay.
Okay.
At least it was still only 2 hags.
He will
Well,
try and run up
I
and
heard a
touch
noise.
you. Charlie,
There may
will,
not be any guards out back there. You might be banging the door for nothing.
Charlie will like take one big flap of those wings and kind of dive towards you and boop you.
But me. He gone but me.
Oh my God! He
don't
booped your
know.
snoot. He booped the snoot.
Did you mean to roll that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
You get 7.
Oh.
7 mighty hit points, Gillian. I've got you, buddy.
Yeah, still.
Cuffs you around the head.
Booped your snoot. Booped your snoot.
Still not great.
And he will. He will wee willy winky all the way home.
Okay. Cool.
And
We shouldn't have had coffee this late at night, Pete. What have we done to ourselves?
it's not good, is it?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is hilarious. Carry on. This
We'll
is,
do.
We
I'm
apologise.
totally enjoying this.
I apologise for any future interruption to your program. Through string. And he will hex it as a bonus action. You see within range until the spell ends, you do a 1d6 extra damage. Also, you choose one ability. So he's going to hex its strength.
Good choice.
Well
So
done.
Charlie hexes the strength. So they have disadvantage on their strength checks going forwards. And we're back to Owen.
No,
Down in the corridor. All on
I was
their
not
own.
expecting that.
I know, I was just like,
Down
Jax,
in
Jax. Oh.
this corridor. You hear a thump thump.
Yeah, thump thump as well.
Is that
And then you hear a secondary thump thump somewhere further off. And then you hear the key turning in the lock.
Up there or behind me now?
This is up at the top of this. You're down at the bottom of the stairs, aren't you? Yeah, in the lowest bit of the basement.
yeah.
Yeah. So the key to the door is being turned above you.
Fine, I'll creep up the stairs, but only to the top stairs. I can just peek around the corner.
Okay.
Yeah, just if it's a straight corridor, I'll literally get to my eyes, get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
So
So
you'll
you're
be
like almost
first
laying on the steps as you go up.
Yeah, well, yeah, getting height levels. So I go up,
okay.
it rises up. Yeah.
I was going to say, it's like laying on set, but you
Are
could
you,
just...
are,
no
you,
crawling.
are you sneaky?
Oh yes,
Please give me a sneaky.
because I still think it could be a trap. I've made sounds and noises and that. Come over here. What's that noise? God, move along. Be curious. Thunk.
Please give me a sneaky.
Oh, sneaky, stealth. Rolling stealth. Oh, okay. 15. Not great. Not bad. Not good, though.
What would that be? What would th-
You are nigh on invisible, it would seem, as you climb up these steps, laying amongst the ball bearings. Somehow you make it up, and the door.
I put them there, so I know where they are, at
the
least.
door swings open, and you have to actually kind of, as it goes above your head,
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah.
and you see nothing.
As in darkness or just nothing there?
You see the flickering lights of the corridor beyond.
Mm-hmm.
You see nothing else. But now you can hear a mighty kerfuffle. Even through these doors, and you can hear the on some wood
I have a question.
further down the corridor.
This door, was it locked?
Yes, it was
One
locked
of-
from the outside.
Oh, dumb shit. I
And
just let
as
somebody
you-
in.
If you look down the corridor, it's up to you if you do.
Mm-hmm.
Towards your left, which is where you came from. You kind of poke your head round,
Yeah,
and you see one guard
yeah.
outside your door,
Mhm.
down. 2 guards further along the corridor, down.
Down.
Yep. On the ground.
Oh, God.
Unconscious, unmoving.
Is the key still in this door?
Yeah.
Like that?
The door swings above your head, and the key is still in the door.
How far have I let the door open?
The door kind of goes. As you come to that level, the door swings over your head,
Yeah.
and it's as open as someone to walk through. Unless you stop it, I'll let you give if you want to stop the
Oh
door.
yeah, I don't want to. Yeah. Oh shit. I'm going to go to the top of the stairs,
Yes.
hold this door closed and lock it, and take the key.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I like it.
So even if there's somebody down there who lets the witches out, they're down there in a locked corridor with the witches.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is the corridor sort of, is it anti-magic or is it just the cells that are
The cells.
anti-magic?
themselves.
Yeah, and it's only once they close the door.
Yeah.
So once they open the door, they're not anti-magic anymore.
Once the wards were
Try
activated.
and remind John of something.
What?
Which was 2 weeks ago.
That,
The last one, the one that did get away, stepped into a portal and went somewhere else.
you're right. No, you're right.
But there was also the. Oh, or did we capture that? The invisible thingy that was flying.
You squashed it with a bear.
Yeah, but did we kill it?
It disappeared.
It disappeared. It was non-corporeal anymore once it had been switched.
It was probably one of the things that I've got in a bag here.
Oh yeah, because Jax made the polar bear sit on it and was like, "Oh, good polar bear." Yeah.
Okay. No,
Yeah,
you're
I
right.
forgot about
Come
that.
No, you're right. Choices. No, I can't. No, I'll stay inside. I'll still close the door, but I will lock it from the inside and go back down the stairs. I've got to make sure.
Okay.
Just no point. All that trouble to capture them. Just let them go again. It's like no.
Okay.
Well done them. They've got me stressed.
Okay. I wanted to.
But they may hit
got
your
you
marbles on the floor. They may hit your marbles and fall down the stairs, and then you can probably find them and stab them up.
Well, I'd hope I'd hear them, even if they just skitter the marbles. They rattle down the stairs. Even if they don't fall over, they'll make a noise. Obviously, if they're flying, they make no noise.
Okay. We're at 20 past. Should we have our break there before we go back to another round in the room with the goo?
Yeah, can do. Another
And have a
round in the
little-
room with the goo.
Round in the room with the goo.
Sorry,
While we have a little plotting and a little bit of time to think, John.
Oh, I've got a plan. Well, I've got a plan for me. I don't know what John's doing.
Okay. I need another coffee anyway. So yeah, let's hold that and then we'll go forward from here. Let me pause this recording. Welcome back, Fragments. It's Jax's go.
It's my go, is it? Okay, I would like.
Sorry, I was going.
I would like to activate a shot group, a bonus action.
Yes, do so. If you
So I
do so,
get for
do
the next
so.
10 minutes,
Choose to,
I
do
get
so.
+2 bonus to all ability checks and saving throws to use strength or constitution. I would then like to try and unclip the mace from my belt
Okay.
and smack a tentacle thing in the side.
Yes.
But I am prone, so I'm at disadvantage.
Yes.
I can't stand up because I have a 0 movement.
You have a 0 movement. You are stuck, sort of held sideways. But actually, I think like he might be using you to break down the door.
Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit this individual.
So we would start with 10 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and then I would like to drop a
Magical
fire.
bludgeoning.
Is magical bludgeoning, and is it a construct, which I don't think it is.
No.
I would then like to activate a fire rune.
Yeah.
Could you please make a strength saving throw, DC 14?
At disadvantage, do you mean? Oh no.
Yes.
It's a splat roll. It's a saving throw.
Oh yes, because it's against ability checks. A flat roll, you say?
Yeah.
How does a natural 1 suit you?
That's
Nice.
amazing. Because he takes 4 points of fire damage
Yeah.
and he's incapacitated, which means we're no longer restrained
You
or
just drop
grappled
You drop.
because he can't hold grapple.
Drops.
Does that mean I get movement back because I'm not grappled now?
You did that at the beginning of your turn, so I think you can move, yes?
Well, I just want to stand up because then I can wail on him some more without
Yes.
being at disadvantage.
I think that makes the sense to me. I think you bopped with your first attack, but I'm going to say bopped with your first attack. Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy to make the second one a disadvantage as well, but yeah.
No, I think it would make sense that you don't have disadvantage because you'd kind of stand up, but it would maybe it would use because it's your act. It's half your movement to stand up, not your action. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, go for it. Regular.
Okay, we'll do a regular bop.
Bop.
Bop, bop, bop.
A 25 to hit for 11 magic
Yes.
bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
We would then like to action surge.
Okay.
It's getting all angry.
Sorry, what was the damage? Because Bean was singing and bopping my head.
11 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
John started it. Blame him.
I would then like to bop it another time.
With your action surged one, yes.
17 to hit
Yeah, yes.
for 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
And for my final bop, oh, that might miss. A 14 to hit.
No,
What that
No,
hits.
that hits.
For 9 bludgeoning damage.
Bloody hell.
And I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
not very smart. It's a door you pull.
Oh, take down. Love it.
And 20 points of stinging damage from the cutting remark.
It's like,
I literally, when he thumped it, I just had visions of that Far Side. School for the Gifted.
it's like there's always that one person that will pull a push door. Or push a pull door.
Okay, so
Hi, you're looking at him. I'll do that all the time.
I do it too.
you are dropped, Killian Norn. Boop, to the
I
floor.
wasn't picked up, was I?
Oh yes, you
You were
were.
grappled too.
You were grappled.
When did this happen?
Well, it's turn.
When it grabbed you.
I thought I was on the floor. I didn't realise I was up in the air. Fair enough.
Well, now, killing on, who knows?
Yeah.
I was on the floor. You were up in the air. Well, you know. Then the drugs took hold.
Whee! I've been licking them crystals again. Right.
When did he lick this thing? So,
You
tasty.
did. You just
Yes.
licked this thing.
Cheers. Right. Oh dear. So, I am going to. Is it me? Yeah.
Yes, you.
Go.
Are you going to stand up?
Yeah.
Am I on the ground?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to stand up.
You said that one ago. Yeah.
Oh, I should not have had coffee. Ugh. I
Come on.
feel like a hyper child.
On the outside, hopefully we're flanking him now.
Oh wait.
You could be flanking you. One on either side. You use your front 2 tentacles if this has a frontless individual.
Okay. So, I've only got one of them left, so I don't want to be doing that. Right, so
Have you got Erwin chat on, Erwin?
No, we ran out.
yeah,
There was a couple of hours walked across.
Yeah. Just
so
checking.
I think I might have to. What happens if I Eldritch blast it and I miss?
Nothing.
Who is it
Nothing.
likely to hit?
Nothing in rules unless you're rolling natural ones.
Okay.
And even then, officially, it just says it misses.
It
But
misses.
most people like make it worse because it's a natural one.
And
I do in my games.
Yeah,
It's just fun to have a critical
I
fail
remember. Okay.
Not quite. Not quite on that one. What's your highest?
13?
The 13 hits. Just.
Well, that was because he said I'm flanking, so that was with advantage.
Yeah, so your first
But
blast
you
hits.
also-
Okay.
Yeah.
And then a second one. So that would be
Wit.
14.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hits. So now you roll
And
your,
then
your lots of damage.
That and that plus 6.
Yeah.
it
Wow.
would be. Yeah.
Plus 12.
You've
Plus
got
one?
two blasts.
2 blasts, and you're plus 3 for your.
Oh, so it's
thingy.
plus
It's
12.
actually 12.
Okay, so
Nice.
9. 16.
16 plus 12 is 28.
28.
Oh!
Oh, getting on fiery.
Have you noticed how slow I am? I was trying to figure out whether that said just a 6 or 90. And I was like, but why would it say a 6 if it's a... My brain.
What did you say it was?
28.
28.
That is...
Wait. 80.
3!
Yeah. Sorry.
That was so painful to
my-
watch.
My brain is terrible for maths. But I'm gonna make you do nothing. So that's your Eldritch Blasts. You got your thingy on.
Yeah.
It's
And
Levin's
then
go.
I can't do any bonus actions. Can I?
Oh,
You could sorcery point it.
sorcery point.
You could go another 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah.
In one
Yeah.
go?
Quicken spell.
It's quicken spell. I think you've got quicken spell. You've got quicken and twin spell, haven't you?
Sorry,
Give
her
us-
phone is being real slow.
Yes, I've got quickened spell.
Yeah. So you can do
So you
2
can
sorcery
then-
points, and then
And
you'll
then you
get
can
another
cast.
2 blasts of Eldritch Blast.
Yes, because you can cast it as a bonus action.
Okay.
And it's
Yeah.
But that's all your sorcery points used up. Nom nom nom.
So shall I do that?
This is a big squelchy thing.
we're due a rest, like, imminently.
If only because, like, we're just going to tell Lord Levin, well, we've done our job. Walk away. We're going to sleep in your castle now.
Yeah, it's
Well,
like,
we do also potentially have another Haggy thing around, but we
Yes.
can hunt that down tomorrow.
right, so
You say that, and I'm there going, how about now?
I'll still have to roll that one, yeah.
You have to roll your attack. Your
I
attack is with
can't-
advantage, so you roll you roll the first blast
Well, that's
hits. Second blast gets a nat. So your first blast is a natural 20, and then that's your advantage roll. So it's a 20. So let's roll the damage for that one first.
so that would be
So that's you do 10 plus 6
that
for that block.
Yeah, 2d10.
plus 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the first bolt.
So 21.
21.
And then roll for the second attack.
Yeah.
Is that still with advantage?
Yeah, you still get to roll the second
Okay.
attack with advantage. Yeah.
Is that a 9?
Yes, that's a
So
9.
15.
Yes.
And then it's that.
1d10 with plus 6.
So 11.
Is this thing looking poorly yet? Well, okay, it looks pretty gross and gribbly. Anyway.
Yeah, it's looking poorly.
That sounds like an angry GM there. Yeah, he's looking poorly.
What's
Bastards.
that?
So, yeah. Happy?
Well, it's awesome because you know what it gets to do on its go.
Nothing.
It gets to take 2d6 fire damage and then make a strength saving throw, and that's its go.
Nothing. Nothing. Gonna break that weapon.
And point I'm going to break it. No, you're not.
2d.
Where would be the fun in
Do you want to
that?
give me your damage then?
2d6 fire damage.
Yes, please. Lovely.
7 points of fire damage.
Don't. Look at that. That's quick for me.
For you, that is very quick. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's going to make a
And
strength
it's
saving throw.
strength saving throw 14.
With the disadvantage?
No, you get
No.
advantage. You just get straight because it's a saving throw. It doesn't do fuck all because it rolled a 5.
Okay.
Oh, massive dicky squelchy bag of rubbish.
You chose this monster. You brought
but-
this upon yourself.
It is in your presence.
Yes.
So, I'm going to say this ability, as it strains, it becomes more warped and disgusting. Can you please all make a wisdom save?
Eldritch Horror from beyond space and time.
Oh!
I always knew you were wise. Wise in the ways of not.
Max has a bonus on his wisdom.
That's fair. It's like me doing a strength check with -1.
Saving, sorry.
Jax has a +1 on his wisdom.
It's a +1 for you, Killian Norm.
You're actually wiser than me then.
Oh, you both are now frightened of it for 1 minute.
Okay, so we
Why
can't
is
move
it-
closer to
What
it.
about Charlie? What about Charlie?
Charlie,
And Lord Levin.
Charlie is
Lord
frightened.
Levin doesn't need to roll. He's already frightened of it. He's literally going, let me out.
Charlie,
He failed at the beginning.
Flat rolls, basically, because we got advantage and disadvantage.
Yep.
Charlie
also
is
is
not
a giant
afraid. Charlie is not scared.
It's also a giant pudding, so it doesn't seem to be particularly hard to hit.
No, it is a big, fat, squidgy
And
jelly pudding.
it's a giant pudding in a small confined space.
Yes, but it
And
can't
this
do
like
anything
hitting
with
it is like just
four
putting a
attacks.
hand out and
But
it
what
just
about
smacks
Lord
it.
Levin? Is Lord Levin scared of it?
I'm just role-playing Levin to be absolutely petrified because this is beyond his kin.
Yeah.
This is...
Mostly,
You guys have seen some weird stuff. He's been dealing with this person for years and years and
Yes.
have to put up with that voice.
You like thanking us.
Little did he know,
once he's got some new set of trousers, yes, probably will.
little did he know that inside there was pudding.
There's pudding.
Chocker full of pudding.
Pudding?
Owen. Oh no, Charles, what are you doing? Charles, come on, Charles, let's go. Charlie, what are you going to do?
Go on, Charlie.
God.
God rays. Come on, here, come in, bring in God rays.
Come on, Charles. You got this. You're the only one not scared of this fucker.
Charlie is... He doesn't need to approach those, so he can do all his stuff at range if he wants to. Charlie can.
Yeah, you can.
He is going to... Did that. Oh, well, that was his pact. Was his hex. Do I witch bolt and have to switch my concentration?
What's he concentrating on at the moment?
Hex.
Okay.
Charlie's just gonna walk up and slap it. It's gonna,
Hopefully with a harm spell, but yes.
yeah. So Charlie's gonna walk
Is
up.
Charlie seriously going to walk up and bitch slap this
Yeah,
thing?
yeah. Charlie's gonna go.
Stop being evil.
Charlie's gonna walk up, bold as brass, as you two kind of cower beside it, and he'll go, "Will you not pick up my friends again?" and slap this eldritch blob for an 18 to hit. 3d10, inflict wounds.
My favourite.
But he rolled rubbish.
A 5.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously. You had 3d10 and you got 5.
That's Charles Irwin for
That's Charles Sawyer.
you. So he will
Perfect shot. just very light.
And he'll walk up, slap it, go, oh, and then back off a little bit out of.
You know, Jax can do that punching, right?
Yeah, just with a punch.
Jack does that just by waking up in the morning.
An offensive yawn gives everyone in the area like force damage.
All you have to do is look at people and they back off. And, like, fall
5 bludgeoning damage from the blow. Ooh, just a stare.
Owen, back to your little corridor, so we keep you involved and not cut off.
So, they can polymorph, they can hold, they can curse, they can portal.
They can bleed.
They can bleed.
No ball bearings move on your stairs as you are still crouched at the top of the stairs.
I go down the stairs, stealthily as hell. Stealthily as all hell.
Before you move too far, you hear your bell jingle. And
I will still try to be stealthy, but maybe pick up the pace.
I'm gonna keep your stealth check that you rolled earlier.
Oh, nice.
And the thing is,
and I'll make my way down. As
something is distracted, and you see the objects outside that you have set up to kind of notify you of something's presence. Are moving, are occurring, are shifting with quite an aggressive force.
Cool. Can you describe how that looks? Does it look like something invisible is picking up and tossing them away, or they're skittering across the ground like they've been kicked?
No, it looks like someone is trying to get to the doors, or one of the doors, and trying to get it open, trying to unlock it.
No, okay. I have a question. Second question.
Yes.
The door handles,
Yes.
are they twisty? Are they not? What's the door handle look?
So the look of it is one of the classic sort of ring.
Yeah.
With that come up like this.
Yeah.
But
cool.
below it,
Which one's lifting?
The right hand one.
2 daggers going right there.
Okay, cool. So you
literally just take a foot away, like that's here. Move it a foot. Thunk. That should be center mass. Whatever's there.
Sure, go for it. Let's have it.
The first one, and if the first one just sails right through, I'll aim it a bit lower just in case the thing's small. Oh, down. Right, first.
It's advantage, I think, doesn't it?
Yeah, it would be because it's invisible.
Yep, that's winner. Okay, get my right. First attack at disadvantage. Disadvantage roll. 18.
Still hits. Nice. Got it.
Yeah, that's not bad.
With sneak attack.
Yes.
Because
Because it didn't know you were there.
Surprise.
Yeah. So flat roll. Go.
Actually meant it should have been a flat roll because you would have had advantage on the attack.
Yeah, because it didn't see you. Yeah. So.
All right. Well, I still hit. Don't care.
Yeah.
Still hit it.
So that's the first 5 plus get these.
That is the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
18 points of damage in total for the first attack.
Ew.
It knows I'm here now.
Yeah. Okay.
But it also has to make a concentration save against the invisibility, probably.
Unless it's innate, yeah. Or a magical item.
And quite often you still have to make the concentration
Oh,
save.
okay, cool. 5th edition. I'm not new to me still. Second attack. With disadvantage. Assuming it hasn't turned
You
visible.
can have this one with just a flat roll to carry out the one we rolled with disadvantage a minute ago.
Fair enough, thank you very much. Oh, so close. 26.
Oh, yeah, you're there.
Bloody hell.
Those little daggers.
This one's not without. This one also really quick. No, it's cool. Just making sure. Just checking. We'll go add an extra d8 to that one. No, I can't because it's not.
No.
I want to roll it later, another time. So 7 points of damage. The second dagger.
Okay.
One day I'll do that.
Okay. Cool. That happens. I need to roll. So I'm going to say this kind of is going to be a to and fro in the corridor down here of what's happening.
Yep.
So
That's cool. Carry on. Please,
it will take that. And what will it do? I think it will try and. You just see the lock being messed with even more, and as you peer, you see that in the arcane
He's
lock
got lockpick.
there is something that appears to be made of it's like a lockpick that you would use, but this one is inlaid with something that looks like almost like it's inlaid with mother of pearl that kind of glints and
Ooh.
moves
Shiny.
along it. You think this might be specifically for picking an arcane kind of lock?
Okay, I want those locks picks. It's like, I see you stop the evil. No, I want the lock picks. Don't mind. Come here. Give me.
Like, oh, shiny.
So yeah, it's going trying to wiggle these things in there, but there is no action towards you. It's all about the door.
Well, loyal.
Okay, that's what it's using its turn to do, trying to get in these doors, but doesn't hit the dice. So,
no.
Oh no,
no.
Jax, back to you.
We are now stood. We are scared, but we're flanking.
Yeah.
It's already burning in fireness.
Yep.
So we're gonna sort of double down on being Jax and thump it a couple of times with the basic fighting. I'm gonna try and find the sort of. Is there an octopus head bit of this thing?
You believe it might be underneath.
Oh.
The tentacles like this. You believe that any more would be...
Okay, I would like to make my
Crevice.
first attack a grapple.
Okay.
I'm going to try and turn it over so I can hit it in there.
It's like Jax just wants to punch this thing in the face.
I want to find its face, and wherever it is, I'm going to punch it.
But I'm at +2 on my athletics check, and it's a disadvantage.
Go.
Okay. 18 or 15.
27.
Either way.
You get this squidgy thing. You're wrestling a lubed, gooey...
A lubed up octopus.
Yeah, a squidgy...
I mean, effectively, I'll kind of want to try and flip it
Flip it
down.
upside down. As you do so, it is revealed to you a mower underneath.
So
And then I would like to sort of try and jam a magical base into said bore.
It's going to use its reaction.
Doesn't get any.
Oh, because it's thing. I don't know. Right.
It would like to.
Think capacity. It would like to use its reaction, but it can't because it's surrounded by fire. Okay. Yes, please make your next attack.
Love Matt's reaction. That's so happy.
24 to hit.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
10.
10.
Nice teeth you have there. Let me knock those out.
To be honest, I kind of see Jack sort of holding it in one arm and just sort of doing that with the face.
like a giant mixing bowl.
Like you're just like getting the batter ready.
You actually got like this. Just looking to like an invisible camera going, and today, children.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he's getting the batter ready to coat the tentacles.
Yeah.
for calamari.
You use
fried,
the ink in the batter.
Yeah, fried calamari.
Yeah,
man.
that's how you do it. Yeah.
Banging.
Ink in the batter.
That's what it is. Jax is thinking with his stomach. Let's go.
Should hit noise crowd.
I'm actually going to second win and heal a little bit because it did boot.
Boop, you got hard.
So, I will heal
Oh,
9 points.
Killian,
Nice.
it's your turn now.
okay.
You're a bit close,
Yeah.
but you're scared. So backing away is fine.
Yeah.
Because you got spell range, so yeah.
Because you've got spell range if you're going to Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
it can't do nothing because it's incapacitated, so it can't boot you with a attack of art.
Yeah.
Just as if you back up, you would lose your flankingness.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lose Jax's advantage, but you can attack with something that you hold if you wish. Give you the boot.
You could now do your 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah. I'll now do that then.
Stab it up.
Give it a dagger.
Yeah. Dagger.
I'm so proud of you.
Dagger.
First, and 6 plus 6 is 12. No, you get advantage there. Yes, that hits. Yeah.
Back roll.
Huh?
Because we're also disadvantaged because of the frightened.
Oh, you're disadvantaged. So no, the first one misses. Then the second one hits with your 12. That's fine.
Okay.
Plus
8.
8.
That's the only thing with that is it's very weak. So it's like
You need to mug Charlie
And you
steal
get your
his
do you
back.
get your 6 on that as well? No?
You get your 3. So yeah,
8.
yeah, it's only a +3.
it'll be 11.
There you go. Okay. This thing is not happy.
Good.
This
We're
thing
not
is
either.
wet and sad. Can I try and roll and get out of this thing?
But you can do, but I get to do fire damage first.
You do. Oh, we just rolled another natural 1 though so
Six
far.
fire damage, and yeah, can't take any actions or reactions.
Okay, so
There's a
you,
movement of 0.
Killian, you stab it with these tiny little knives,
Doo-doo.
and flame creeps inside,
Ooh, heartburn.
and then the kind of outer layer of the tentacle starts peeling away, like there's another layer underneath, but the inside layer isn't another thing. The inside layer is just
It's not a pudding inside a pudding monster.
no. This isn't. This isn't like
Ah,
Before
Inception puddings.
Before
How
it,
deep
like,
we're going.
is this it dead?
yeah. This isn't a babushka pudding.
Okay. Before it kind of like ends, like dies or disintegrates or
Yeah.
peels away
Yeah.
completely. Can I cut off one of its tentacles, please?
You want to try and preserve one
Yes.
to make up for the one you lost.
Yeah.
These are quite girthy things. They're
Yes.
like this round. They're
It
not like
will-
the little ones that you've had before.
No, but it will be trophy for king.
Okay.
I'm
My,
just
my king, my liege, a gift. Clunk.
Yeah. What is left of?
Or do
Back
we
of
give it
her.
to Mama Oos to see what she can do with it?
Cooking up a storm with Mama Oost.
That's
Okay.
one big onion
Can I cut
ring.
off 2? Please.
Okay. Okay. When it's your turn.
You said it.
So the
You
creature
said
falls to the ground. There is like some kind of squelching thing, and somewhere near where you see like this kind of multi-toothed mouth, there are 2 humanoid eyes amongst all these tentacles, and they blink in sort of horror and disbelief. They blink this way, and then there's a second eyelid that goes this way. But it's
Yeah.
just like they can't believe that this has occurred and they have been defeated. They thought,
Back up and kiss my ass.
and yeah, this mess
Told you I didn't like the guy.
goes down into a big pile of goo. We're gonna have a bit of Owen time.
Oh yeah. It's good.
Ooh,
Oh no! Oh, no, sorry, it's Charlie's go. So Charlie
Yeah.
will, Charlie will go. If this is what happened, Owen, and he will pull the door, and he will charge as fast as he can down
It's
the
not, it's not
corridor.
been locked. It's not locked. She just opens it.
Yeah.
Everyone else
said it
was
was
like,
all
push
This
it.
wasn't imprisonment. This is interrogation. The door's been open the whole time.
Yeah,
Just-
Charlie pulls the door, runs down the corridor. He's flying down the corridor.
Oh,
Literally.
100 foot. I think it is. He can go. He's flying to that door where Erwin is, and he sees the guards all laid out.
We're so going to kill ourselves on ball bearings on the stairs.
I am anyway.
Yeah, so Charlie, he shoots down the corridor. He's at the door, but that's all he can do with his. I'm going to say it's quite an awkward situation to get over a pile of flailing, spasming tentacle flesh.
While his friends currently hack at it.
Erwin, we're back with you in your corridor. You see this arcane
Cool.
lockpick jiggling in the door.
Fantastic. I'm going to do a little bit of acrobatics.
Okay.
I'm going to assume that some form of appendage is attached to said high dexterity fiddly little things. So I'm going to leap at them and stab them.
Are you going to get on the creature kind of thing and try?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I
Specifically aiming.
can't wait till Charlie walks in and there's Erwin just in midair.
Will help. Will help.
I just can't. Yes.
Yeah, let's have an acrobatics check then, please. Just like.
As soon as you went, so you're going to jump on the thing, that's all that came into my head was Charlie just opening the door like, oh.
I'm sorry, I'll come back later.
17.
Sorry?
Launch myself. 17 acrobatics roll.
17.
Launch myself at them.
That sounds good.
They're quite dexterous.
Yes.
And they nimble out of the way, so you land beside them, you don't get on them.
But they are no longer picking locks.
They have to kind of flail away from the thing.
Cool. Now, a question I have is, did they leave the locks? The lock picks is still in the lock.
You can see them in the lock.
I will try and break them with my daggers.
Ah, okay, yeah. Let's have
Just
an
shear
attack
them
roll.
off.
Yeah.
Cool. That's I assume an attack roll.
Just an attack roll, yes, please.
Primary attack. It is. Primary attack.
Do you get
roll.
sneak attack on daggers because they weren't lockpicks because they weren't expecting it?
I don't get advantage, do I? No, that would be very weird. 13.
Oh, we weren't expecting this. Ow, ow.
I think 13 is
That's the
good enough to
voice
hit
of the
it.
lockpick. I don't know why. Ow, we weren't expecting this.
13 okay to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit a lockpick.
Just making sure. Flat roll.
What is wrong with us?
8 points damage.
8 points of damage. You like chip, and they look like they're actually you whack down like with this downward blow with the first hit,
If I hadn't unlocked it, clunk, clunk,
and it's like it looks like you might have jammed it up into it somehow. So it hasn't
Cool.
actually. Snapped
My
the thing.
second attack then will be on the thing as well. I want to go clunk. I want it to snap.
Yeah, snap straight in there. Okay, go for it.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we can't get the hags out of the prison anymore. Yay. I think this big problem. Oh, 10.
On a lock, it's just had to be double digits. I think, so,
Woo! All right, that was a little hairy than I'd like.
hairy, yeah.
For 8 points of damage again.
yeah, I'm thinking that was the second blast on it.
Yep.
And there's a kind of a green, like little bit of smoke or like
Yep.
energy is dissipated as they stop glowing.
I am unhappy. I would have loved those lockpicks, but the advantage was there. I was like,
You
Don't
could have
move.
stolen them.
Hmm?
You could have grabbed them.
yeah, but I probably had to like, twist them, turn them, try to get them out. The chance of me just going whip would have been literally nothing. And I wasn't sitting there going, no, stop hitting me. No, give me a minute.
It's like, excuse me, I'm busy.
yeah.
Okay, the thing was going to be pissed off at you.
Good.
No shit.
Does 21 hit?
No. Yes, of course it does.
Four. Well, we're going to take 7 points for the first hit.
All right. Yep. Okay.
Bludgeoning. Oh, and a natural one. What is with my natural ones tonight?
I'm liking the natural.
Liking
ones
them.
tonight.
I love them, especially since I've been hit by an invisible person.
Would you like to roll your D100 to see what happens on the critical hit fail table?
Oh yes, why not? That sounds hilarious. What does 62 give me? Or get him?
A
Get them.
That one or this
62. Okay.
Instantly get-
It's. Can you roll again? Because it's not fighting with a weapon.
Okay, that's terrifying. 99.
Oh, very bad.
Yay.
Roll
Wait,
3
it's not me.
times on the fumble table. So 3 effects. It's going to trigger 3 effects. So roll another 3.
Okay, so
D100s.
86.
Okay.
I'll write these down. 86.
Okay. Hit self.
Just drop a pen.
Yeah, normal damage.
1.
For 1 round.
Hit self.
Distracted trip.
Falls over.
Roll deck. Fall.
Yeah, so 86, 1 and 5.
5. Yeah, again, trip, roll deck.
Okay,
fall.
so I'm going to
It's
roll
really on
the
the
trip
floor.
with a disadvantage, basically, to do that. So yeah, falls over. You hear this, poof, like a kind of a windy.
It swings, it hits, it swings. Whoop.
So that's 8.
Yeah.
Ball bearings, they get
11,
everywhere.
And
it's prone.
it's prone
Do you know
for
what?
1 round.
I can just say, you know, I sneaked down, I went a bit faster, things happened. This one ball bearing was disturbed. It went ding, 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 and just gently rolled along. It's like smack, step back, whoop.
Yeah. And then like it gets one push against you. You go oof, and you just go no, don't, and it goes.
skit, crunch.
Yeah, so that is the
And
end
2
of its
hags are
turn.
going, oh.
Back at the top of the round, Jax.
I will attempt to follow Charlie,
Yes.
but I would like to drag Tentacle Beastie with me.
Just hasn't let go yet, just carry on going.
So Killian, like, Jackson, I'm trying to get a tentacle off.
Oi! Give me a second!
Oh, brilliant. So Killian's coming as well then.
A strength
I would like to bring Tentacle Thing with me because I quite like the idea. Well, it's going to block up the corridor quite well, and you know, if there is because we can see the guards unconscious on the floor or
Yes.
dead on the floor or something.
There were the 3 in the corridor.
I'm going to attempt to follow Charlie with my stir pot underarm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to say
With his ink batter.
you could get to the door with it, but because you're going to be moving at half speed basically. So
Yeah, I mean,
if you
I've got
dash-
my frost rune running, so like I'm like super strong at the moment still.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're
It basically it gives me +2 to all strength and con based.
okay.
checks
You can
for
make it to the
damage.
door. You've got a tentacle under your arm with your dash, and you can be at the door if you like. You can make an attempt to open the door.
Didn't Charlie leave it open when he went out?
I mean, you're
No.
on the outside door. Sorry, you can get out of the corridor, down to the corridor to near enough where Charlie. Like you're kind of charging down the corridor to where Charlie is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're out of your
you
cell,
come out
down
of
the road.
the cell and turn,
Turn.
and we're heading to the door that has the stairs after it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can get near enough to the door. It's not that far away. Like Charlie flew because Charlie.
I
at the
don't
back.
have as much speed as Charlie, so
No.
I'm going to be behind him.
Yeah. You're somewhere down that corridor then, with
Yeah.
your squidgy mess.
Yes.
Okay. Killian, your turn.
I'm a guard. I've been knocked prone. I'm slowly coming to, and suddenly I get my face wiped with a slime monster.
And a pair of
Just
human
drag
eyes
it along the
staring out.
floor.
A dead slime monster.
That makes it
better.
actually worse.
I'm following along because I heard. I'm guessing I heard what Charlie said. Like,
he yelled
Oh
at
yeah,
him.
yeah. He would have had to come past you to.
yeah. So I'm charging out there
Okay.
as well, like going straight.
You can be up
for-
with Jack somewhere down the corridor. Yeah, you see these bodies in the door. Charlie will try the door, realise it's locked. How would Charlie deal with the door? How would panicked
Is
Charlie
that-
deal with
I
the
was
door?
gonna say, is that me done?
Action, bonus action to charge,
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming. Dashing. And get
Yeah,
to your little
okay.
bud.
I didn't know we were still in thingy.
Yeah, we're still
Oh, okay.
doing
Because I
that.
wanted to have a look at the body.
Oh,
one
you
of
can
the
you can
bodies.
have a play later.
Yeah. Just to see if they were actually unconscious or just plain dead.
Okay, if they were acting.
Yeah.
See
See if they were in on it.
Oh, how would
I
Charlie do
like that. I like that. You sneaky mind. I like it.
Because Killian doesn't trust anyone.
Charlie.
To be honest, provable. It's provable correct.
See?
Okay, Charlie will just at this point. He's just had enough.
Gonna
and
blow the door off his hinges.
He's literally going to do that. He's going to cast Thunderwave at the door.
Oh shit.
I'll do it.
Just get rid of door.
Get rid of door.
You're going to get like catapulted by like 1,000 ball bearings or however many it is you threw down the
He doesn't know what's happening the other side of the door. Okay. On a fail save,
gonna be
creature take 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage as it is pushed. So the door flies 10 foot into the corridor, hits the ceiling, the sloped ceiling, slides down. All the ball bearings on the top steps sort of shoot inside like some sort of strange...
Bloody claymore.
Yeah, like Eldritch pinball machine. A radiant pinball machine. Or is it force damage? No. Is it force?
Thunder damage on Thunderwave.
Yeah, so... and there's bouncing pinballs around inside. I'm going to have to make you make a dex, I think, Owen, because Charlie didn't
Dex saving throw, yeah?
Yes, please.
Cool. 10.
I'm going to say that you take...
I think I failed that.
5 piercing damage as a ball bearing nicks your shoulder.
And
I get to look around for a second and goes, what the? The hell?
We're coming, Owen! And then you see Charlie fly down, like, above this, through this massive, like, ball bearing.
And the thing is, none of them hit him.
Yeah, like, he's behind
Oh no, Charlie,
the
they're all
wave.
ahead of him. They'll hit me.
Yeah, he'll have cast and then just literally dived in after it, like, swooping in. And then down, and then, like, the door falls like this, and he, like, swoops above the door. And then he's heading for you, Owen, and trying to grab you.
That's nice.
It's your turn.
That's nice.
Is it my turn, is it? Ow. I'll deal with that later. I'll pick the ball bearings out of my face later. There's still I think, probably an invisible person on the floor. I'm going to jump on it.
Okay, so you're going to make
literally going to grapple it.
Grapple with this, because it's still invis.
It's pro. Oh, well, it's grapple.
So straight.
Yep.
It's an athletics check, yeah.
Yeah, straight.
Athletics roll. I can. Ha ha ha! It's an athletics roll. I can add my psychic powers to this one.
Yes.
Yay. Which I probably
Not,
won't need to do. I just rolled a natural 20, so 25.
I think you pretty much got this. Hold on. I just somehow came off the thing.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, yeah, you got it. You're grappling it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you leap and you round something on the floor. Its shape
Got a
is
neck.
kind of like, as I described before, like a kind of bandaged, like trying to grab a load of bandages that are kind of constantly moving and flowing about you.
Cool. I grabbed a wraith.
Is there anything you're going to want to do with it and speak to it and chat to it?
Well, yeah, I'm going to try and damage it if I can.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I summon down, start basically stabbing.
Yeah. So can
whatever.
You can do that. Well, you didn't make. You didn't make an attack on your. Can you do that? Make us two.
Technically, grapple is part of an attack, which is why
I'll let you make a grab and a stab kind of thing, like a.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it uses my bonus action essentially.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yep, fair enough. At disadvantage still.
You've got it.
Yeah. Flat roll.
I think flat would make sense at this point rather than following the
Oh
string.
yeah, not great. 14.
14. Oh, just on.
Oh, that was my lucky day. For 7 points damage.
7.
Yep.
I realised we had I think
I know. And grab the last one.
Yeah.
That's not the other one.
I know. I was a bit angry.
We're going to go back round to Jax at this point.
So I now have a missing door.
And a missing Charlie, technically.
And yeah, so I'm going to carry on down and see what's going on because I'm not entirely sure.
Well, you don't have to worry about the ball bearings anymore.
Yeah. They're mostly at the bottom of the stairs now. The force has blown them off the stairs. But you might still hear this kind of, because it's very fast, so you can hear this kind of tinkling going on.
There was 1,000 of them, so yeah.
There's 1,000 ball bearings bouncing around in this small compact space. It's like a medieval torture version of a ball pit. like kids go down. Wee! Ah!
They would like ricochet off each other, so they'd be like,
it would be like
Even
listening
more
to an
cool.
Aphex Twin album, basically, in that space.
Or what's the other guy?
Venetian snares.
That's the one.
Yeah, a bit of Venetian snares. Lovely. Tangent time. Let's get back. Jackson, what would you like
Bring
to
it
do?
round.
So I'm gonna go down the stairs.
Yes.
So that'll be some movement.
That can be it.
What can I see at the bottom of the stairs?
You see Charles kind of landed among some ball bearings. You see Erwin with this, like
Grappling midair.
yeah, like kind of on the ground, but you can make out that it is on something, but there is nothing to see, and is stabbing repetitively.
Okay, so I would like to throw Sacklebrow tentacle thing into the corridor
Okay.
and be like, you might want to stop or you're next.
To the
I prefer it past me, not on me.
So I'm assuming that
Yeah, there's
there's a length of corridor because I'm only at the bottom of the stairs.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a length of corridor, so I'm kind of lobbing it halfway down the corridor as this sort of battered
Splat.
burnt corpse that split goes splat on the floor. And I'm going to threaten this invisible being that
Make
you're...
an intimidation check with advantage.
I don't really get that. If you want to give me double advantage, that'd be good.
No, I'll give you a
Double
lower
advantage?
I'm going to give this guy disadvantage.
That's double advantage. Well done.
21.
Nice.
Go on.
You were that scary. I was scared. I was scared of the tentacle maw thing was going to land on me.
Let's see how. I think that would fail it anyway. So, Owen, you're suddenly no longer grappling and everything and fall to the floor. Boom.
Did I just scare this thing out of existence?
Twice.
Yeah, basically, you think it's just gone.
It's like, nope. Yeet!
Yeah, it's yeeted at full speed. You are out of initiative.
What's that?
That's Stacklebrow. He was a pudding person.
An octopus pudding person.
As Killian slowly walks down the steps to cut last two blueberries.
Pulling a dagger out as I'm coming, just so I can hack at the tentacle then.
Ladies, you are lucky that you're in those cells. I get up. Oh.
Are you okay, Owen?
Fine. I'm fine.
Charlie, you might want to check on the guard down there or up there.
I'm more concerned about this. And he gestures to the lock that Erwin has done something to.
My turn.
Erwin?
Yes?
He rolled a natural 20 on his Arcana check.
Cool.
Charlie.
Charlie rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
Come on.
Because Owen went, "Who?"
Because it's out of combat, you can roll them.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Of course.
like he did with the history check
Yeah.
exactly the other day. He goes,
Of course.
Owen,
Yes?
and he goes close to you and kind of whispers, I think you've broken it. I mean, permanently.
I turn around and look.
And then you hear a screech from inside and the door rattles. I mean, in the good way, Owen. I don't think this lock will ever open.
I'm sure we can open it if we really need to.
And from inside, the hag is screeching. And Charlie just reaches up, just pulls the little thing across, and there's no sound. And then the other one starts up, Sister! 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 And Charlie walks over. So? Anyone peckish?
I think we check on the either down
I
or
literally
up.
turn slowly and stare at him.
We're thinking calamari.
And I'm just like, on it! hacking away at these tentacles. Do I manage to get the tentacles off this thing?
You can make a survival check. This is how these are normally done.
Oh shit.
I don't know where my harvesting... I didn't print that out for here.
I'm gonna go upstairs and check on the guards.
Yeah, me too.
I
Yeah.
step round the fish connoisseurs.
Medicine checks for each one you get to then, please. So Charlie will check one, you guys can check the others.
Okay. Medicine.
Why?
One each, yeah. One each.
Yeah.
Oh, I got 19 on mine.
You
I think mine's a human. I got 5.
I got 6.
Yay! And he's a healer. That's not the good thing.
Yeah.
It's that kind of thing. Mine's got 2 arms and 2
Okay.
legs.
So Charlie will just then like start trying to so Charlie can't bring one of them round. Jax, you fell with the other one. Your one, Erwin.
Oh, 19.
Oh no, sorry. Erwin, you can't bring your chap to. He seems beyond help. Jackson, there was a murmur from...
Jack just gets him by the collar and goes, wake up!
And then it's that kind of like, you know, where they grab him by the scruff and he's
Yeah.
like, oi! Just shaking him.
Unfortunately, I'm actually slapping mine, but I'm just too weak. So it's like,
Charlie's just doing the whole like, he's dead, Jill.
See, the irony is, like, he can cheat. I don't know what's going, but healing often works. Heal. There you go.
Yeah, he kind of... If they're dead, they're dead though. And these ones appear to be dead. Dead though. What was your harvesting?
Well, my survival's a +1.
Yeah. 21. You have pieces of Eldritch tentacle carved away from the main body.
Yes.
They are
Very
girthy. They are not easy to carry.
What's Jax doing?
Jax is upstairs.
Did my guy wake up, or is he dead?
He looks like he might be on the last legs. Jackson, Charlie will hear that and he will run over and he will cure wounds and give him some health. Boop. And the chap comes to
yeah, nice.
and Charlie will go. He'll come to us. What? I didn't see anything. What's happened?
We have killed Dacklebrow, the pudding tentacle monster, and the other thing ran away. The invisible thing.
An invisible thing. That must have been what got me. I didn't see nothing. And then I was
Charlie, Killian, You know these bags we took off with the Haggy people? We've got the elf skin one that's now empty.
Oh, yeah.
That the whooshy thing came out. Do you think we can catch the whooshy invisible things back in them? If it turns up again, we try and catch it in it.
How?
Yes.
We'd
Why not?
We'd
Have a
have
try.
to find out how. But yeah.
I'm gonna like cram it over its head and keep pushing until it was inside it,
Bag over its head like.
and then tie the knot.
Yeah, just I can just imagine this like invisible being with a bag over its head. Like, no, you got me. Oh no. Ah.
Yeah, but I get the bag over its head and then pull the drawstrings tight and its head pops off.
Yeah, unfortunately.
God.
There's a lot of popping and things to do with like body part removal in this game.
Yeah. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing.
It's one of them games tonight.
It's their whole thing. It's a theme almost. You know?
Lord Levin.
He wades.
Yeah, where is Lord Nevin? Still running up the corridor.
He
No,
kind of.
no.
He's kind of seen the death of the thing, and he's kind of wading through goop and peeled flesh, and kind of comes out.
Why am I covered in goo?
Kind of comes out like.
Can I suggest you get some more guards, and you might want to arrest this guy's friends, and then we can test them for pudding peopleness.
Yes, Jackson. Exactly that. And he turns and leaves this place.
The thing is, like, as Jackson says that, you can just see Killian hold up one of the tentacles like near its face to hide behind it because he is giggling.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Well, she's somehow weirder because she's got like you got a tentacle beard now.
but it's just a pudding peopleness.
You've got to test them for being pudding. All it needs is a squeeze, and you know.
There's going to be this.
All he needs is a squeeze. Is the
You
title.
forgot to explain pudding person to me.
Well, that thing was,
Looking down at the monstrosity before me.
Yeah.
was,
It was-
was in a Thackelbrow suit.
It was squidgy.
What?
Like that was like driving a Thackle. He didn't have any bones. He was squishy.
That was driving.
How? What? What? No, what?
That
Owen. have you-
Thackelbrow.
Owen, let me explain it like this. Have you ever eaten haggis?
No.
Do you know
What's
about
a
the
haggis?
basic construction of a haggis?
Oh, what?
A haggis.
No. I've never heard of that word.
Imagine, if you will, for me, an overstuffed sausage.
Okay.
So
I've had a sausage before.
you've had a sausage. Great, that's a good start. So imagine that sausage, the innards were an octopus. With me?
I've had octopus sausage before.
Exactly. Imagine the outside is shaped like Thackelbrow. We're talking a very fancy
I'm looking
sausage.
down at this gigantic monstrosity and like, Thackerball wasn't that big.
I'm just gonna wander into the cell and wander back out with a Thackelbrow skin.
It's literally like.
Like a sausage skin.
Yeah, like just all limp, but it's got all the colouring, but the clothes are like part of it.
Oh, lovely. So it's a Thackerball skin with clothing.
Yeah, it's like it's all attached, like it's been sewn
It's
on.
like one of those morph suits you can get where it's
Yeah.
actually got the costume sewn to it.
Yeah.
But it's a morph
Yeah.
suit. Fancy.
That was wearing this.
And once again, I'm reminded that I'm probably not being paid enough for this.
Got a magic carriage and some cool polar bears. I think it's the best we've been paid so far.
Uh-huh.
Mostly we just.
Are there any more of them?
We're going to go and test them. That's that. We're going to test them for pudding
Yeah.
this.
And
What?
we have
Who?
defeated
people.
one more as well previously.
They're the guild heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if they're pudding people, we'll kill them too.
Okay. And if they're not,
Then they're
and how are you going to test this? How did you find this out?
Gillian punched him, and he was all pudding this, and then I split him from the head down.
He literally, it was quite cool actually, Owen. And then Killian shows him what he did. He was like, he went like this and then just pulled. Killian's just like,
Jackson, most of these people are human beings, and last time I checked, if you put your hands in somebody's mouth and pulled with your strength, you'd get the same result, regardless of who they were. Maybe just a little bit more crunching sounds as you dislocate their jaw.
You squeezed them first, like when Killian squeezed him, he was squidgy, and then he punched him, and he kind of and then came back out. We can test before we split them open and kill the tentacle things inside.
yeah, we don't just split people open, Owen.
They're not monsters.
Okay.
Well, would you rather we uncover?
No. Carry on, please. Be my guest.
Okay.
Erwin,
Now, Charles will put like a wing around Erwin
I probably appreciate that.
and start guiding you out.
there's, as I've said before,
And he'll start kind of doing this spiel about Killian
culture, it's
and
their
Jackson's
culture,
culture. Like,
Yeah, isn't it?
It's
Yes,
quite-
of course it is. Of course it is.
you'll come to love it and understand it in time. I mean, it's taken me some time to be even accustomed to just being on this plane. It's most strange, some of the customs.
and you are led away to be.
To an asylum.
As he's being led away, I'll just go, do you want calamari? I just call down
Please
the
tell
horse.
me you're not going to try and eat that.
Why not?
Where is she from again? He's saying she. Do apologize for that.
The North.
Where is he from again? It's
The
probably a
North.
culture I don't want to go to.
I don't think they're very friendly.
Where did Dragon Ball actually come from on the mappy area?
That's a good question, isn't it?
Where Killian's comes from is different to where some other Dragon Ball come from.
Okay.
But with
That's
Jax,
the question, ain't it?
how much you haven't
Where
travelled
are you
Frohas
from?
much. Jax hasn't travelled Frohas much. We can make a history check if you want to. Anybody who'd like to know?
Me?
Yeah, I'll make a roll, but I'm more local than
Yeah.
that.
17?
Oh, 17, so...
You
I'm
no,
not...
there is basically a rather a walled city of sorts on the north westerly coast of Frohast itself. Pretty much parallel to Morden Sal,
Okay.
but further along, and just sort of hugs the cliff edge, and they are highly reclusive, highly antisocial. They are not people who mix well with others at all.
We should go there.
But apparently they're gastronomes, because, yeah, you just love their food.
And you have yet to know why Killian is here.
Yeah.
I'm a goblin. Why are we anywhere?
The mummy goblin and the daddy goblin.
Can't prove that either.
And the mummy goblin and a daddy goblin fight a tentacle monster.
Now when Mummy and Daddy love each other very much, they go hunting pudding people.
They go hunting the pudding people. Well, that's a euphemism. Let's go hunting the pudding people.
As opposed
Oh,
to
let's,
hunting
darling.
tentacle monsters.
Yeah, well, you know, it's not your
As
fault.
opposed to what?
As opposed to hunting tentacle monsters.
Yeah, pudding people.
Oh, I love it when you talk Eldritch.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm actually gonna go and have a look at each of the cells to the like haggy women.
Open the door again, see what they're doing.
I'm just gonna open the little slot and have a look in.
One of them is weeping. The first cell with the broken locks. Looks like they've screamed themselves all out.
Do you want to tell us where your sister's gonna be to make it easier, and then like we can bring you all back together so you can at least spend your time in prison together?
Just stick the knife in, why don't you? You're... Wow.
It's Jax.
Persuasion check?
He's trying to be good. He's trying to be nice.
He's trying
but
to be
damn.
in the most Jackson way.
That's the thing, it's like, it's
You're going to
Jax.
spend all eternity in these cells. You want to be with your mates?
Shall we just whack
I
you off?
rolled
Jax?
an
Do you want to
11.
be suffering together?
I rolled an 11, so 10.
They, with the last ounce of their energy, they spit at the cell, but then it fizzles on some magical energy field that is in before your face, and this thick mucus slides down, and they turn their back.
And I'll open the other one.
Hey. Take two.
That one's, the eyes are right up next to yours as soon as you open it.
Hello. So, like, your sister, copy, whatever the hell, I don't understand, is like not very happy. But if you can tell me where, like, the other one is like to be, we can bring her here and you can spend your time together.
I will never let you know where she is.
Well, I can track her down. It just takes longer. She's still going to end up here or dead.
She is free.
At the moment.
Not for now.
She will remain free
Or dead.
if you say so.
You can insight check her if you like.
Insight, you're saying?
Yeah.
I've got a plus on that. Oh, 18.
She's very scared. It's all bravado.
Well, okay, well, we'll leave you here, like, not doing your thing, whatever they do, and we'll go look for her. Did you see Dacklebrow? And I'm going to point over my shoulder at the tentacle beast.
Killian like waving at it.
Killian's got, you know, like you do with a teddy bear where you hold up its hand and go like that. Killian's got the tentacle and he's like, hey! Like holding the base of it.
We are quite good at what we do.
I love how Thacklebrow lasted like, what, 5 minutes in a room with me, Jax and Charlie?
Yeah, like no time at all.
Yeah.
I mean, they were tougher than Daggerbrow was. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
She says, "Is the other cell shut?" In a hushed tone.
Yeah.
What would it take for my freedom?
A miracle.
Make a wish.
And then she just walks backwards like this.
Then you have no chips to bargain with.
I thought you quite liked your sister.
She keeps up the facade and just sits,
Okay.
fingers like this, like looking at you.
Gonna click the thingy back. So get some more guards down here, arrest the people, check the pudding people, and then have a sleep because it's been a long day. And then tomorrow we can go and track down a dissing witch.
I have a suggestion.
Wait a second. Sorry. What did you just say? Then we can track down a what?
Missing witch.
Oh, okay. I thought you said a basic bitch. I was just like, okay, and then I was like, wait a second, what?
I think killing the actually is
Please.
interchangeable.
Apparently Jackson wants his laid. I don't know. It was...
Charlie will say,
They were trying to pick the locks
Yes.
on the cells
Yes.
that are magical protection.
Yes.
With a magical pair of picks.
Yes.
Is there a way? Now bear with me.
Jesus.
We can make the corridor non-magical.
I have no idea. I didn't even know they had these.
No, I'm impressed. It's a wonderful piece of arcanery and machinery, I suppose. And I wonder if Lillian knows.
I got a question.
Yes.
Oh, actually, player voice. I have a question.
Yes.
Is there like a third or fourth cell in here?
in there, there's
Magical
just the 2 cells.
Oh, no.
2 cells. These are
So even if we caught the third one, where would we put it?
Well, sure.
Oh, okay, hang on. I'm going to open up my
God.
spot again
Stop torturing them.
yeah,
to City Woman.
yeah, city woman. Yeah,
Okay, and be like, okay, well, you said I don't have a chip. There's only 2 magic cells here. So your sister, when we catch her, can either spend her time in prison with you or in the other one. Now, I don't know which you prefer, but I'm sure I can make that happen.
You mean you could put her in here with me?
Yeah.
For an eternity?
I don't know how long you guys live. I mean, the king might let you out. It's kind of...
We live a long time.
So, like, if you feel bad and, like, tell us what's going on with the Moor thing and we can stop it and things and help, he might let you out.
I live a long time. I've seen many kings come and go. I've seen walls crumble and I've seen empires fall. These are just walls and these are just wards. Nothing lasts forever. Me, you, any of this.
I don't expect to last forever. I just think I can make it better than it is.
I suppose that's all a matter of perspective. And she just quiet and smiles. And he's like,
Why weren't?
Oh.
Why weren't? No. I can't see. I'm just talking up through the. So
Yeah.
I'm basically going hollow. Why serve them more? You have power. Like you probably were the hardest fight we've ever had. You have power. You had influence. Why serve them more?
power is only is innate to us in a way, if you've ever dealt with any magics at all. We can turn it to our wills. The more promises, so much more.
Has it ever delivered? Because every time we've come across it, it lost.
There is a tithe to be paid. We thought we were going to deliver it.
So it offers you ultimate cosmic power, but first you have to prove your worth.
Indeed.
And has anyone actually proved worth it? Has
Worthy.
anyone actually managed to pay the bill?
You see her think for a minute.
Ancient
I don't
casters
know.
pulled it from the sky by accident. Well, not by accident, because they didn't know what they were dealing with. And now it's trying to reform and regrow, and it needs help from people who are gullible.
What he said.
People who like power. It has power to give, but it doesn't want to give away its own power because that's what it's trying to draw.
You see, it's her eyes start to flicker and start wondering about this new line of thinking that she might have been hoodwinked into thinking there was some payout due.
We have to go. One way or another, we are going to do what we need to do. The war has to be ended. Revelations here are useless if your sister is out there still trying to pay the bill.
But she will pay, and then she will have the power to release these walls, these bars.
You don't believe that. Because you needed all of you to pay it. Unless you're saying she is more powerful than you two together, but I don't think that's true.
You're right. Alone, she's just her. It's the three of us that make the power.
I don't hate you for wanting. I wanted it too.
She will free us.
Or she'll get turned into a pudding thing.
She will free us. She will come and rescue us. The more will give her all the power that she needs. She will pay.
Was he like your boss?
No.
Can I insight that bit?
Yes.
Because I'm kind of curious about the hierarchy here.
Yeah. Underling equal or
No,
superior?
I rolled a 6.
May I also insight that, if you don't mind? I mean, that's a bit naughty, I know, but...
No, but I think that's okay. You're both
9?
You're both questioning. You get the feeling that you don't get the idea of hierarchy, but you get the feeling of just general disrespect toward Thackelbrow.
They're both going for the same goal.
Because if like he's been like blessed by the Maury thing, has been
Blessed.
person, then I'd be concerned. I'd be worried. Concerned is definitely too long a Jack's word.
Be hanging around me too long.
It's
Be in
got
your head.
syllables, you know, like dangerous amount of syllables.
Because being a pudding person does not look fun, and we've only come across 2 of them. And
To be honest, you had more power now than he had.
If you're not going to give me my freedom, then I don't believe we have much to say.
Come on, Jackson.
Come on.
Once he's closed, that goes, we'll let them stew. Let them think about it. Let it play in their mind. Then we'll come back.
he's like, we're not going in there with a kitchen pot.
Charlie says,
They'll be thinking about it. We've put poison in their ears, and now they're going to have to stew in their own thoughts. And they're going to have time.
Killian, we're making stew.
Oh, good God. Charlie, help. You're not helping, but I appreciate you. I really do.
I'm not quite sure, but octopus stew is fantastic.
So
Definitely shrimp.
I'm gonna hopefully wait around until some guards turn up and
Yeah.
sort of.
There are suitable
I'll
guards.
spend some futile moments trying to.
There
pick
are
up as many
guards brought, and
balls.
there is an Illin brought as well. And Illin comes in and says,
Well, that's very well and truly broken.
What, the tentacle thing, Thacklebrowell, or the magic
The lock.
spell?
I mean, I've seen broken, but this is masterfully broken. Who broke this? Congratulations, my dear boy.
shakes your hand enthusiastically.
I've not seen something broken like this in some time. Marvelous work.
And that's where we'll
It
end
seemed like
tonight's.
the right thing to do at the time.
I think we'll end tonight's episode just at that moment because we're getting the mark. So I will say that some guards are brought to watch the doors. The king has even convinced some of Carleth's crew.
I say convinced he's the king. Command.
So, yeah, I mean, the word has got through from Levin to the king that these individuals are of such import.
Quite easily when he came screaming and going, I bleed.
Yeah,
Oh my
tentacles, and just could not stop saying the word tentacle.
Pudding person.
Pudding people, pudding people everywhere. They're inside all of us, and then like trying to explain to the king about what just occurred in his very own dungeons. And there is some serious guards on there, and you guys can chip off and take a long rest.
I just love the fact
Yay.
that Max and Killian are
Thank
just
God.
so chill about the whole thing.
You can
They're
actually
like,
level up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I can level up. Oh my
Finally
god, I
level
keep it
up.
going.
You can